How do apples grow? When you bite into a juicy apple, you're eating part of a flower. Fruit comes from flowers. In winter, an apple tree is bare. It's hard to imagine it covers with flower or fruit. But even in cold and snow, tiny leaf buds and flower buds are waiting to open. Inside the leaf or buds are tiny curled up leaves. Inside of each flower bud, they're part of apple flower. Apple flowers are pink and white and sweet smells, and each flower is beginning to an apple. When the spring comes, there are more hours of sunlight. The days are longer and warmer. The leaves buds open. Tiny green leaves appear on each twig. When apple trees is covered with leaves, the flower buds begin to open. Up close, you can see bunches of small pink and white flowers at the end of each twig. Each flower can become an apple, but the right things must happen first. And an apple flower many parts, and it has special jobs to do. Around outside are sepals. They formed a little cup to protect the rest of the flower. As in flower blossom, the sepals opens too. They're pretty colored and sweet. Flowery smell bring many insects and birds from every tree. They're animal helpers and need flowers to make fruit. Sepals. Apple flower buds. Flower petals. Sepal opening. Sepals open and then flower petals come out. Then flower petal opens and there is a smell these animal helpers need for flowers to make fruit. Stamens. Each flower had a male and a female part and make an apple grow. The male part is called stamens. Each flower had many stamens. It can look inside the flower. You see them sneaking in the flower, and each of the small pollen is made. Pollen is a yellow powder. Each flower has 1,000 pollen grains. Each grain has a pollen made of pollen. The female part of the flower is called a pistil. The pistil has tiny tubes with stick tops, and over it became an apple. Bees fly from tree to tree collecting nectars. They will have nectars to make honey. The bees gather nectars, pollen grains stick to their bodies. When landed on the other apple trees, some of this pollen flows out. Now the petals ground to the ground. Petals are no longer needed. They had done their job. The flower had been related. This is a white, fleshy apple. It grows into an apple tree. An apple must feed growing apple. As summer long, the apples grow bigger and bigger. Red delicious, Mancaroche, Granny Smith, golden delicious. Some of the apples grow green while they are still in the autumn. Some of the apples may just rot on the ground. After a while, they will become a soil. They will feed the trees. As it fall ends, the tree lose their leaves. New buds are already forming. The next year's apple. For now, apple tree's work is over. For you, it's the time the best for it. It's apple eating time. The end. Thank you for listening.